It's about that time. I'm Lux, and today we have episode 1 of Clash Royale. This is a new daily series that I'm starting, so hopefully it works out. Let me know in the comments some feedback of anything I can change, or if you like this series at all. So, let's get started. Alright, so in this video, we're going to be opening up 4 chests. We're going to go over my deck, and then we're going to play a game. Now, just a heads up, this is not a tutorial. This is not for informational purposes. I am super new to the game. I've been playing this game for 24 hours, a little bit over that. So I don't have a full grasp of the game. This is just for entertainment and to see how I can grow. Maybe we will do a tutorial type style later on. So, let's start off with a free chest. This is, that I know of. You get one of these every like 24 hours ish. So we got 30 gold. We got an upgrade for the archers, for the minions. I like these minions actually. I'm a fan of those. Now we're gonna do a silver chest, which is 18. Not bad. For the bombers, I'm not a big fan of. I really don't use them that often. The goblins I do use, so that's pretty good. Another silver. Goblins, nice. The spear goblins, I need to abuse those more. I feel like I don't use those enough, and I've seen the damage they can do recently, so I need to start using those more. And then last chest we've got is this purple one, which I've been told has some really cool stuff in it. So let's see what we can get. We got a lot of gold, which is nice. Bomber, eh. Goblin hut. I've seen what those can do, and they are annoying. Finish that level for our archers. Finish that level for our knight. Our giant. I don't use the Valkyrie. I should probably, but I don't. And then my prince is good. So that's actually a really good set right there. Let's go ahead and check out our decks. I usually just upgrade everything that's upgradable. Even if I don't use them, maybe they'll get so good that I'll start using them. So I'm gonna go through these upgrades, and then I'll discuss the deck and why I have it set up that way. And then, I mean, like I said, I've never watched a how to play game or a video or anything like that. That'll be my next step. There's this dude that I don't know, but I know through a friend named Tempest. So that's who I'll be checking out fairly soon. That's a big upgrade. We might have to come back to that. Let's see what that does. Why is this worth 500? That's insane. Or 400, I'm sorry. That's still a lot. Fuck it, he might be OP. Let's see what it does. It'll give me 110 health, 22 damage, and then 15 damage for towers. Eh. Let's see what this will give me. 86 damage, 86 health, 10 damage, 9 per second. And this one will give me 96, 13, and 8. How are we looking health wise? This has. Was that after or before it's added? That's not added yet, so it'll have 1, 2, 1, 0 versus not even close. Oh well, after my maybe that might be decent. And then do you even compete? No. And then damage wise, 2, 2. Yeah, all right, we'll do the knight or the prince. I'm sorry. Go big or go home, boys. So he'll be hitting a lot harder, which is nice. Alright, now let's do some. Oh, I can still do an upgrade down here. Let's compare these two. 8, 8, 8, 7, 7 to the 9. Damage is going to be 100. This will go to. Yeah, that's no contest. Alright, so let's trade some things. Oh, level 4! I'm glad you guys were able to be here for this, man. I really do appreciate it. So, King's Tower gets more health and more damage. My Arena Towers get more health and do more damage. That's actually sick. So, let's see if we can change some things around here. Let's take out. I think I'm going to take out my arrows. What are these doing? 152, 61. Yeah, we'll take out the arrows and add Ooh, what are these? The hut. 700 every 4.9 for spawn. Yeah, we'll use these for defense. They're a little big, but I mean, if it's useful over time, I'll take it. Let's use it instead of arrows. And then the Valkyrie will compare to this one. Let's see. This will spawn. I think this one is like 2 or 3. I think it's 2. 3 count for 66. This one is for 145. Okay. Well, but I can get more of those because there's only 2. There's only 2 elixir. So yeah, we'll keep it as is. Cool. So we get another chest. Opening up 5 chests. Let's go, bows. Got some gold. They keep giving me these bombers, man. They might be good later on, but get a bomb tower. Let's see what that is. 900 health. Defense tower that houses a bomber deals area damage. So this is like a defensive strat that does 100 and has 900 health versus goblins that have 700 health. And they're both for 5. We'll try it. We'll switch it out. Use instead of the hut. So this is the deck I'm going to be using in this video. So I don't know if it's a good or a bad deck. I'm just showing you guys how I play before I watch anybody else. So what is the point of this series? This is Road to Apex Alliance. It's a clan that I'm trying to get into. I know a few people in it, and I have to be able to join a clan, which is like level 3, which I just hit 4. And my trophies in the top right must be 1,400, in which I have 422. So I need to get to work on some crowns. Let's do this. Battle in Arena 2. Alright, so what I usually do is I let my bar build all the way up. I'd rather hit hard and then hit little by little. So I'm going to start off with the Prince that we just got some upgrades on. He's going to go on this side with some goblins and some minions. That was actually a really good start. I'm not mad at that start. We're just accessing the damage. Doesn't look like we're winning too much. We're going to throw a fireball, which I missed because it looked like they were going to be closer, which was unfortunate. So I'm going to use archers. The archers should be able to fight the goblins that come out of the goblin hut while we wait for more elixir. Now that knight, I think it's a knight that he just threw out there. That's going to be a little bit of a game changer for him. But I'm going to pull out my prince and hopefully be able to do some work, followed up by some goblins. I try to do tank and then like little behind him. Hoping that works out well. So far, so good. This time I'm going to save up a little bit so I can start building some defensive pretty soon. So I'm just going to kind of fall back here, let my minions do work, do what they need to do, and then place the bomber tower, which will Kobe some things over in that direction. Throw out some archers. So right now we've got it so that the bomber was able to tank majority of it, so all that damage wasn't done to my tower itself, which I feel like was super useful. We were able to take out one of theirs. I'm not going to push that side anymore because I don't want to have to fight that goblin hut constantly. So I'm going to start pushing this side and then let the goblins do defense over here. Okay, the goblins are holding that well, so we'll start pushing up over on this side. I'm going to save up until I can get that bomber, which will be boom. And then we're just going to push this hill. Just keep pushing this. I was able to get 2. He did get 1, but I got 2. So if the game does end, I will be getting that W. Put another watchtower down. Hopefully he'll watch over. I'm just going to try to focus just to keep mine alive. It's my game plan here, which is not going well. It looks like I'm going to actually lose this game. I let them push in too far. When they pushed up, they did a lot more than I was able to do, so I lost. I realized my mistake there was going for that right tower. I put too much onto it, and I didn't de-up it all because I didn't watch it anymore. Once I started focusing that right, my tunnel vision got involved, and I didn't even look at my left tower until it was already dead. So that is something that I have learned and need to work on little by little, but we were able to get 2 crowns out of it, which will move us to a crown chest. We did, however, lose like 12 trophies. Let's get another game in. I feel like this is definitely a learning process, which I like about the game. It's strategic. So I feel like the more you learn, the better. And that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to learn the game first, and then I'll worry about being good at it fairly soon. So like I said, put down the knight, put down a whole bunch of littles, let them kind of do what they need to do, but it looks like I'm actually being overrun here and overwhelmed. So I'm going to let my prince do what he can. He should be able to take out a majority of these. I don't even know what that is that he just spawned. It's like the death basement. I'm going to put the bomber tower out here so it can kind of protect more. We're going to just save up here as much as we can. That was dirty that he just fireballed that. I'm a little annoyed. Building up. Until I can get one more. Then I'll send out a giant and some archers. And he just spawned in a whole horde. But it's okay. So we lost our tower. Not our tower, luckily. But we've lost our bomber tower. And we're able to push up our giant in here. Again, we're just kind of flooding little people in. Hopefully they do little damage. And we took out the first tower. Now I'm going to assess the game here, see what we need to work on. I don't really think I need defense right now. I think I'm going to go continue offense and go straight for the big guy. So I'm going to send out my prince to start fighting the king. Ooh, but I did not expect a giant to spawn. So we have to fight the giant first. Which is kind of good because I was able to put us back on defense and bought me a little bit of time to send out some archers with the musketeer and the prince. So that might have worked out in our favor. Put up some minions a little bit closer. No travel time. Goblins with the same thing. And I believe my fireball does like 2 something. So if we can get him low enough, I will hit it with the fireball and be good to go. That game went a lot better. Again, we learned a lot by strategy-wise. We learned that we need to just clear one and then go for king right now. I know that'll probably change in the future. But for right now, that's what seems to be working the best. So we got some crowns. We got some trophies. We got a chest. Let's go ahead and keep playing until we can get that final crown chest. So let's do it. Again, I'm just going to let it build up a little bit. I kind of want to play defense off the rip. I like for them to pick first. But there was no way to predict that. So I'm just going to start sending my boys out, doing what they do best. One big and a whole bunch of littles following behind. The horde was a game changer. And I think it's because I'm letting them build up too much. So not only am I building up, but they're building up, and they're building up better. So I think I need to be more careful with that. I'm going to start focusing this right lane at the same time for defensive purposes. So hopefully that'll block in time, which it did. And that'll keep the big man at least a little bit busy while we do damage and I get more elixir. Sending the musketeer on that side as well. This kid's playing really well with those arrows, by the way. It's a little dirty, but I like it. I'm just going to let the little musketeer push up as far as she can. She's able to get 4 shots before he hits her once. 5 shots before he hits her once, which is good to know. I'm going to send my prince out on this side. He'll be doing damage because he's going to die to the tower because he's melee. If I can get to 4, I'm just going to fireball this group of buttholes. Let him continue to push up, sending out some goblins behind him, which should hopefully take this tower out unless he puts a mecha down, in which it will not. So now I'm going to let this build up and send out archers right after this. He just ignored everybody, rude little bastard. And let all of those push up, which should take out this tower, but I forgot those are melee, so they weren't able to do very much. And there's the tower that's still there. I'm going to send out a giant and my musketeers next, which should be 9, so boom, give it a second, boom. And then now we're going to start getting some ultra fast as well, so we're just going to be sending people on that side clearing shit the fuck out. While they're pushing up, I'm saving up, holding the fireball so we can do damage to the king. And that's my main focus, is trying to take this king out in the next few seconds, which proves to be working out good. I sent a Prince because I know he's the fastest character that I have, but it does not matter. That is the game. So I was able to get a golden chest and 31 trophies, which should put me up to the next chest, which it does. So we opened up, what, like 5 chests in this video? That's insane. Let's hit it. So I got 215 gold, which is amazing. I actually got some gems, which is kind of like IRL money in this game, but I've gotten a few gems. I started off with like 40 something, but I spent them being dumb. So now I have 16. We've been able to upgrade our skeletons. The goblin hut now gets an upgrade. And the Valkyrie starts to level up a little bit. The minions got turned up though. We definitely need to check out those minions real quick. So if I upgrade them, see, that's not a lot though. It's giving me like 10 health and then like 5 of everything else. I feel like we could do better. What are we doing with the hut? Gives me 70 more health. Will this work like a tower? Will this work as a like a shield almost? Will they need to fight this beforehand? That's something I need to know. And then you're too little to do anything, so you're not worth my time. Same with you. I don't know, I feel like the bomb's going to be better than the hut, personally. So we'll do the minions. Are these melee or are these range? They're range too. So they have range, just not a lot of it. We'll go for it. We'll get more gold later. I'm not too worried about it. Nice. Alright guys, I feel like that is a good place to end. We got a lot done. This video is a lot longer than I expected, but I feel like we got some pretty good content out of it. So, if you guys want to see more of this content, feel free to give me a thumbs up down below. I'm also going to be looking for some collab opportunities. If you guys play this game or have any strats, I would love to hear them and learn more about this game in general. So, thank you for viewing and subscribing. Apex Alliance, I'm on my way. And remember to stay luxurious.